So this next one, I'm gonna say is it is a guard pass defense, but it's kind of I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. But let's, we're in this guard pass situation, and oh yeah, that you're probably gonna be looking at this and going, well, what about the fact that you're basically giving up your back here? And the thing is that you're not necessarily, right? You are taking the bottom for quarter so that your orange doesn't get crushed, right? So like Higgins says is that, never let them crush your orange, which is the orange that sits on your chest. And if that gets juiced, you're definitely losing because you're going to be running out of gas. So a bottom four quarter position, right, is kind of in a lot of ways, a better position for you to be in than a side control position. In fact, as we've talked about in the past, right, is that, I might be trying to do this bridge and escape from side control, and then I might have to start to move outward, come in here, make him follow me, grab, and go into that dump here, right? I know I've covered that escape at one point in time. So it goes into a low single from the bottom four quarter position. And that's one of many things that you can do. If you retreat into the bottom four quarter and you can't get that leg, you could always step out, put your head out, sit out, and come to the top, right? So that's from the side control position. But we're going to get to that same position from this guard pass. So, they're chucking your leg over and you get dumped here, right? And so the thing is if you're getting dumped this way, right? They're not coming this way. My leg's blocking. They're going to come this way. So I need to make sure that I'm blocking from that side, right? So they're going to come onto this side of my body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to cover my neck because I don't want them to get a neck grip. I don't want them to start choking me. I'm going to take this hand that's on the bottom and I'm going to put it right down into my crotch. Okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come into that bottom four quarter and I'm slide up here. So because he's forced to come this way at the beginning, right? He's not going to come around this way. He can't get his hook in on this side because my elbow's blocking. He's not going to be able to get in here because I'm blocking my neck here temporarily. Now, depending on where he is, if he's kind of more on my side and leaning in, actually, if he comes to the head-to-head position, right, I can start to sit out here. But if he's on the side, he's going to be on this side, right? So I've got this going on here. So he's going to be pressuring into me this way. I'm going to be pressuring into him, right? And so I'm going to drop this shoulder, the shoulder that's closed in, because that's the side I'm pressuring into. And I'm going to roll here, and I'm going to land in guard. And if I'm lucky enough, I'm really good at this, I can catch his arm in the path of that and start to put him into a triangle choke, right? So he dumps, boom, right? And so I'm going to respond by covering my top hand to bottom side neck. I'm going to take the bottom side arm and I'm going to put it alongside my thigh with my elbow right into my hip bone. I'm going to come here. Now, it's always a good idea, it doesn't matter as much for this because he's coming from basically your backside now, but it's a good habit to always bring your body back to your hips, right? Not the other way around. And the reason for this is because if you, especially in that when you're escaping from side control, if you're bringing your legs to you, you're not making him follow you. So he's going to have much easier time getting a good connection from the very beginning. Whereas if you are always retracting towards your hips, he has to follow you, and it's going to give up his legs. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to be able to attack that low single. It also, it's going to loosen up his top control on that top four quarter, so that I'm going to have an easier time escaping. In this case, it's not going to matter because he's coming from my hip side. So once I got here, right, so I'm blocking on this side, so he's going to be on this side, right? So this arm is going to dive under, right? I'm going to come up on my shoulders, not my neck or my head, come in, and I'm going to land, and I'm either going to catch that triangle, or I'm going to pull him right back into my guard, okay?